glad I didn't like that naughty number. Anyway, we're going to end it long, so enjoy. By Mr. Daniel Baker. Daniel's visiting us today for the first time, and we'd like to welcome him to our school. And so I'm going to turn it over to him.
All right. First off, I'd like to thank Dr. Johnson for my gift here. It's very nice, very warm, very warm. Funny story. Supposed to read this book. Brandon just came in. I thought the Grinch stole it, so meaning Coach Thing lost it. And I panicked a little bit, started downloading it on my phone. Miss Willoughby doesn't know it yet, but thanks for Plan B. Anyway. Every Who like Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows. Could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart is 2 sizes too small. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the Whos, staring down from his cave with a sour, grinchy frown at the warm-lighted windows below in that town. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging aimlessly. And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here. And he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming, I must find a way to stop Christmas from coming. For tomorrow he knew all the Who girls would wake bright and early, they'd rush for their toys. And then, oh the noise. That's one thing he hated, the noise. Then the Who's young and old would sit down to a feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast. They would feast on Who pudding and rare Who roast feast, which was something which couldn't stand the least. And then they'd do something he liked least of all. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, would stand close together with the Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand, and the Whos would start singing. They'd sing, and they'd sing. They'd sing. The more the Grinch thought of this Who Christmas thing, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years I've put up with it now. I must stop the Christmas from coming. But how?
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black pea. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole.
Then he got an idea, an awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. I know just what to do, the Grinch laughed in his throat. And he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. And he chuckled and clucked with a great Grinchy trick. With this coat and this hat, I look just like St. Nick. All I need is a reindeer, the Grinch looked around. But since reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop the old Grinch? No, the Grinch simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. So he called on his dog Max, and he took some red thread, and he tied a big horn on the top of his head. Then he loaded some bags, some old empty sacks, on a ramshackle sleigh, and he hitched up old Max. Then the Grinch said, giddy up, and the sleigh started down toward the homes where the Who's lay a snooze in their town. All their windows were dark, quiet snow filled the air. All the Who's were dreaming sweet dreams without care. When he came to the first little house on the square, this is stop number 1, the old Grinch used to call his hill, and he climbed up to the roof, empty bags in his fist. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch, but if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. He got stuck only once for a moment or two, then he stuck his head out at the fireplace flue, where the little Who's stockings all hung in a row. His stockings, he grinned, are the first things to go. Then he slithered and slumped with a smile most unpleasant. Around the whole room he took every present. Popped guns and bicycles, roller skates and drums, checkerboards, tricycles, popcorns and plums. He stuffed them in bags, then the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney.
You're rotten, Mr. Grinch. You're the king of sin sots. Your heart's a dead tomato moth with moldy purple spots, Mr. Grinch. Well, I can't seem to find my spot, but it's something with arsenic sauce. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're nasty, nasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks, your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. The best words that describe you are as follow, and I quote, stink, stank, stunk.
Then he slumped to the icebox. He took the Who's seats. He took the Who pudding. He took the roast beef. He cleaned out that icebox as quick as a flash, while that Grinch even took their last can of Who hash. Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney, and now we'll stuff up the tree. Grabbed the tree, and he started to shove, when he heard a small sound like the duck. He turned and saw small Who, little Cindy Lou who was not more than 2. The Grinch had been caught by this tiny Who daughter, who got out of bed for a cup of cold water. She stared at the Grinch and said,
Santa Claus, why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?
but you know that old Grinch was so